Hey, good evening, everybody. How are you guys? Welcome to my live. Welcome to another live video. This is JC DIAZ Uncensored. How are you guys? How's everything going? I hope you all had a great week. I hope everybody had a great week this week. I had an awesome week. I had a really good week at work. Got a lot of stuff done. And had a really productive week. And today's Sunday, last day off before we go back to work tomorrow. Um, so I have I have a full list today. I have a few things that caught my attention this week. Shout out to my wife, Amy Diaz. I know she's watching somewhere. She's watching this video. I hope she's doing good. Um, and nothing, guys. I had a really good week this past week. We have a few things that have been going on. There's a few things that have been going on in that happen in this country and in other places that caught my attention this week. I have The first thing I want to talk about and acknowledge is to my followers. Right now, I have 88 followers. I want to say thank you to all my new followers. This is a fairly new channel, and we are growing. We're growing slowly, but we're growing. We're putting in the work, putting out good content, getting better every time, so that eventually we can grow a big audience and bring good news, good reaction to videos into different situations. Um, I don't want to be just a channel that focuses on one thing. I want to be able to multitask. I want to be able to do different things. So, thank you guys to the 88 followers that I have right now, and I know that we are going to continue to keep growing. And thank you for supporting me, for supporting this channel. I promise you guys I will work as hard as I can to bring you good content, good news, good reactions. And I will be getting better along the way. Every video, I'm trying to get better, trying to get better, trying to get better. Um, all right, so let's start. Let's get started. I just wanted to. The first thing I want to talk about, something that caught my attention is, and I want to talk about this for the first. This I want this to be my first subject, and it is, there is a Hurricane Melissa, and it's a Category 4 hurricane, and is on its path is the island of Jamaica, and is also directly on its path is Jamaica and Haiti, the island, the side of Haiti and Dominican Republic. And this hurricane is a Category 4 hurricane, and it's about 140 miles per hour right now. That is the latest advisory that we have from the Weather Channel is 140 miles per hour, and it's a Category 4 hurricane. So my thoughts and prayers are with my people from Jamaica, brothers and sisters from Jamaica, brothers and sisters from Haiti. I hope everybody stays safe there. We know the situation in Haiti. Is really precarious right now. So if anybody's watching from Haiti, please stay safe. Anybody's watching from Jamaica, please stay safe, guys. Stay away from the water. Stay away from the ocean. I hope that the damage is minimum. They were talking about that this hurricane was going to. They were talking about this hurricane probably becoming a category 5. So it's a big hurricane. I'm hoping that everybody's gonna stay safe, and I'm praying for the best for everybody on the path of this big storm, because it is a really big storm. Um, Again, thousand prayers for my brothers and sisters in Jamaica. Thousand prayers for my brothers and sisters in Haiti, and hopefully, also my Cubans, because the storm is wide enough that the Cubans are gonna feel some of the winds of the hurricane. So I hope everybody is staying safe over there. Um, the second thing that I wanted to talk about, and I've been trying to stay away from politics, right? I've been trying to stay away from this, but the things that I've been seeing the last 6 or 7 months, right? Um, I have to address this. I was trying to stay away from this, but I have to address it. Okay, President Trump is demolishing the East Wing of the White House, um, to build a ballroom at the cost of, which we thought it was the cost of taxpayers, but it's not. It's not at the cost of taxpayers. The total cost is going to be between $250 million and $300 million, and it's going to come from different companies that are donating the money to the president. It's not going to come from the taxpayers, like a lot of people are saying, but it's not coming from the taxpayers. Um, but I think that we need to address the fact that we are on the 25th day of a government shutdown, and instead of focusing on what's going on or trying to fix the situation with this government being shut down and having lower level employees, federal employees, not getting paid and not getting into an agreement with the Democrats, the focus of this president is building a a ballroom that is actually bigger than the actual White House. Um, I I think is I think is the focus is not where it's supposed to be. Um, I would not spend too much time on this, because it's really something that I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to stay away from politics, but given the situation where this is, the situation that's going on here, um, I think that, hey, what's going on, sir? I'm talking to you. You're watching, so I'm hoping that you stay and watch. I do a live every Sunday, and I'm trying to grow my channel and have I'm trying to bring different subjects, and right now there might not be many people, but I promise you there will be more people later. As we grow as a channel. So I'm thankful for you, the one who's asking who I'm talking to. I'm talking to you. You're watching. Thank you for being here. The third thing that I'm done with with the White House situation. I don't want to talk about it anymore. If he wants to take down the whole White House and do a brand new White House, it is what it is. At this point, I don't even care anymore. I'm done with that subject. I mean, people voted for him to be the president, so they wanted him to be there. So I have nothing to talk about that. I'm gonna leave it the way it is. Um, the other thing that I wanted to talk about is my man Stephen A. Smith. He did the right thing. He after he went in on Jasmine Crockett, and he felt the pressure from many different sources. He came out and apologized to her, and I think that was the right thing to do. He came and he apologized, and I know that he probably felt some pressure from many of his sponsors, but I feel like Everybody has a chance. Everybody make mistakes. We all make mistakes. And I applaud the fact that he actually man up and he came out and he apologized to Jasmine Crockett. She is doing what she is supposed to be doing. She's doing her job, and he was completely out of pocket for calling her out. And I think that as a man, he did great. He came out, he said he was sorry, he apologized for it. He didn't back down from, the other statements that he gave, but at least he came out and he apologized to her and said, I apologize for some of the things that I said, and probably I didn't I didn't say it the right way. Um, but it's awesome. I'm glad that he did. I'm glad he did. He came and he apologized for it. Way to go, Stephen A. Smith. Way to go. The other thing I want to talk about, this is on a more positive note, right? My prediction about the World Series. Man, I have to go with the Toronto Blue Jays. I'm definitely going with the Toronto Blue Jays over the Los Angeles Dodgers. Um, I love the team they have right now. It's a really good team, and Vlad Guerrero is an amazing player. And I think with his leadership, they can definitely get past the Dodgers. Although the Dodgers is it's a difficult team. They have the experience. They have been to the World Series. They won, and they have veteran players that know what they're doing. So it's gonna be a difficult task, but I think it can be done. I think the Toronto Blue Jays have a complete team. They have great hitters, they have pitchers, they have great offense. They communicate. They are focused on what they want, and I think that they can actually do some damage. I think they can actually do some damage. Um, so my prediction is the Toronto Blue Jays are going to win the World Series this year. I am not going to predict how many games because baseball is just too complicated. Like baseball is just too complicated. I couldn't say they're going to win in 6 and 7 whatever. I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to predict that they will win the World Series. The Toronto Blue Jays, under the leadership of Vlad Guerrero Jr., they will win the World Series. I believe so. Um, Man, the last thing that I have is, um, what about that scandal with the NBA players? The NBA players indicted in an illegal gambling scheme. Names like Terry Rozier, Chauncey Billups, and Damon Jones, ex teammate of LeBron James, among some others. The FBI is still investigating. Um, these guys were arrested in different parts of the country, but they all got arrested at the same time. They had been under investigation for a while, and it seems like the FBI has something. Because let me tell you, the FBI won't go after someone until they have enough evidence to prosecute. So they definitely have something on these guys. It's a shame that because these guys are well known around the NBA, especially Chauncey Billups. Chauncey Billups was a champion with the Detroit Pistons. He was the Finals MVP. He's a coach right now, and he was just inducted into the Hall of Fame last year. Um, Damon Jones was a ex NBA player. He wasn't a superstar or nothing, but he was a decent player. And Terry Rozier is a really good player. He's still active, but I don't know, man. If they can prove that they're not involved in this, I can see all three of them losing their careers. Terry Rozier could lose the rest of his career. Chauncey Billups could lose his job as a coach, and Damon Jones is an assistant coach. So this is an ongoing situation, ongoing invitation situation, and the FBI is still investigating. Um, I believe Chauncey Billups was let go and but the investigation continues. I know I have a couple of videos about this case on my YouTube channel. Go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. Go watch the videos. This is a new channel. I'm trying to grow the audience. I think that it's when you mention NBA players with the mafia and betting and gambling at the same time, it's a recipe for disaster. That's what I call a recipe for disaster. Hopefully, these guys learned their lesson, I guess, because this is nothing new. Betting in sports, this has been around for a long time. And now more than ever, with all the apps and the social media and the internet and all that, betting companies are actually sponsors of most of the sports in college and professional sports. Um, so the influence the betting has over sports is crazy, so I hope these guys learn their lesson, and I just feel, how do you go? You're making millions of dollars. You are not poor. You make tons of money. You're risking losing the rest of your career for a couple $100,000. Um, I hope that this is gonna teach those guys to make better decisions in the future. And those were the things that caught my attention this week. The first one is the hurricane Melissa, on its way to Jamaica as of right now, is 140 miles per hour winds. My thoughts and prayers are with my people from Jamaica, people from Haiti. I hope everybody stays safe, and I hope that you guys come on the other side of this hurricane. You guys come out, in good health, and everybody at the end can make it through. It's gonna be a rough, next few hours for you guys, but I know God got you. Um, the other thing that I wanted to talk about that I already did was the stuff with the White House. But at the end, I changed my mind. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. I'm just tired of this political climate that we're living in this country. Like it feels like a weight on your shoulders. When you have a weight on your shoulders and you go to the gym and you start doing weights, and at the end it's like it's too much. This is just too much. I'm going to refuse to talk about politics. I don't want to. I thought about addressing that, but I'm not going to. I am sick and tired of it. I don't want to talk politics anymore. Um, Man, I just wanted to talk to you guys and let you know what things caught my attention this week. I hope you guys can go out and support my channel. Watch the videos that I'm uploading, and hit like, share, and subscribe. The name of my YouTube channel is JC Uncensored. I'm trying to bring awareness to different people, different places. Um, I'm also trying to be a diverse channel. I don't want to be categorized into only one thing, like, so only one category. I want to be able to bring you guys the news when it's happening, but I also want to do reaction videos. I just uploaded my first Eminem reaction to one of his songs. Um, so it's up there. I uploaded it. So go ahead, and when you have a chance, just listen to it. I'm trying to get better with every video. I'm trying to learn how this YouTube thing works. I'm hoping that, in the future, my videos will be way better and I can bring you better content, guys. I try to do every Sunday, I try to do a live to talk about the things that caught my attention that week. and I'm going to continue to do it as long as you guys continue to support me. I'm gonna keep on coming, right? I'm gonna keep doing what I need to do to bring you guys good content and good news and stuff. Nothing, guys. This is JC DIAZ Uncensored. I just wanted to tell you what was going on. I hope everybody has a great, great week this week. Enjoy this week. And one thing, before you go to bed today or tonight, whatever you are, before you put your head on that pillow, make sure your conscience is clean. Make sure you didn't do anything wrong. You didn't do anything stupid. Make sure you didn't do anything bad to anybody. And may God help you and bless you. And I'll see you guys next Sunday. This is JC DIAZ Uncensored. Go follow my channel, JC DIAZ Uncensored. I'll see you guys next Sunday. During the week, I'm going to continue to upload videos following up on the investigation of these NBA players that were indicted by the FBI. So be on the lookout for one of my videos at some point on this week. I'm trying to do some research about what's going on with the NBA players. So thank you guys for, the ones that came out, the gentleman who asked me who was I talking to. Thank you for your question. I appreciate your question, and I hope that eventually I will have a lot of people watching. Right now it might be only one, but we're doing the work, and eventually we will have many, and we'll be blessed. Thank you guys. Have a blessed week. This is JC DIAZ Uncensored. I hope you all have a great, great, great week, and take care. Peace.